You travel around the country to discover the most unique eats. Valerie Confections. It's confection perfection.
The salt just kind of elevates everything, and the smoke is there. Oh, man, it's a sexy candy bar. I love it.
Getting a box of chocolates as a gift is so seductive. You have to slowly untie the ribbon, open the box, and you smell chocolate.
You pick it up, and it gets on your fingers, so you get to lick your fingers.
Or have your finger licked.
Or get your finger licked.
As soon as you bite into it, it begins to melt. It's buttery, it's a little bit bitter, a little bit salty, a little bit sweet, and it just hits all those pleasure zones.
It's a sensual experience. Nothing says I love you like the gift of chocolate. Valerie Confections is this wonderful chocolatier shop located in Silver Lake, Los Angeles. Valerie Gordon is the owner and namesake.
Valerie Confections is committed to creating spectacular moments through chocolates.
Her chocolate is incredible, bittersweet, dark chocolate, not too sweet, not too creamy, not too heavy. It's a great, great balance.
Our absolute bestseller is our almond fleur de sel toffee, and that was one of our very first chocolates that we started our company with.
She makes this toffee by using European butter and sugar, and she cooks that down until it caramelizes. While it's still hot, she mixes in just a little bit of sea salt.
Valerie adds chopped almonds and vanilla, and she has to work pretty quickly because she pours the toffee onto a marble surface so that it instantly hardens. She used this really cool instrument that cuts every square of toffee into a perfect little square that then will be enrobed in chocolate.
We have a bittersweet, and then we also do it in, again, a darkened milk chocolate.
Then Valerie takes the perfect toffee square and finishes it with fleur de sel, a delicious, very fancy French sea salt.
I think it's just that perfect marriage of sweet, savory, crunchy, buttery deliciousness. Some other salts that we play with, my new favorite is a Durango smoked salt that we're using on a Durango bark.
To make this Durango bark, she takes 3 different chocolates, 2 milk and 1 bittersweet, and melts them together.
She pours it onto this sheet tray, which goes on this machine, which vibrates the chocolate so it comes out in an even layer.
Then she sprinkles cacao nibs all over the chocolate.
Then she adds toasted almonds. And then she finishes with Durango sea salt.
Which is very, very smoky and kind of adds a sort of like, you know, mystery flavor to it.
When the chocolate is set, it's then broken into these rustic, rough pieces to create the bark.
The salt just kind of elevates everything, and the smoke is there, and it's just, oh, man, it's a sexy candy bar. I love it.
Valerie makes a mint mendiant.
That was actually born out of a desire to do sort of an interesting, chic take on an after-dinner mint.
She starts by melting down 61% chocolate. She tempers it for about 20 minutes in her tempering machine.
Valerie puts the tempered chocolate into this really cool apparatus called the depositor, and it perfectly measures out little coins of chocolate that she puts onto parchment paper and then lets them set to perfection.
The difference with Valerie's mint mendiant is that her mint is like a real organic leaf. She sort of fossilizes it by putting a little bit of egg white and like gently rubbing it on so it doesn't like crunch, you know, mess up the leaf. And then she sprinkles it with sugar and then lets it set for like 5 to 6 hours.
And then I place one in the center of each and gently press down so the circle gets filled perfectly.
When you bite into a mint mendiant, first you have this creamy, unbelievably delicious chocolate, and then blam, this freshness of this gorgeous mint leaf. It's the perfect after dinner mint. So if you're gonna pick up a box of chocolates, Valerie Confections totally lives up to the hype, and they're gorgeous, sleek, sexy chocolates.